for us, framed it's first of all it's a slasher, the classical kind of movie that all the young people is dying by one, and they are dying in different ways. Yeah, of course, as you say, they have like the movie has a social media, internet component, and also we define like technological slasher because it's a slasher and it has technology. But if you say like slasher technology, it looks like you're gonna watch like Transformer movies of people killing himself, but it's just a slasher with a component of social media.
Home invasion movie.
Yeah, home invasion movie also, yeah. Okay, so when we are very, we use internet and we are all the time surfing on the internet, and for example on YouTube it's very easy to watch videos of people eating like extreme shit, extreme animals, and people doing like stupid things in order to get like to YouTuber followers and audience. So we the three of us realized that it can be like psychopath behavior, It's like, these people is like turning crazy for one thing, to have audience. So we thought that probably it could be interesting if we develop a character, in this case interpreted by Àlex Maruny, that the only thing that wanted in the movie is being the most viral person in the history of applications. So and we create that character, and we thought, okay, what does this person is gonna do to make it, and this was a little the idea. We watch a lot of shit on the internet. We watch a lot of people doing stupid things on the internet, and we wanted to put this way further, way crazier with this movie.
I think from the beginning we really tried the movie to look like really alive, vivid, with a lot of colors, with a lot of saturation, because videos in YouTube and all these places, they are to catch your eye. They are really they have a lot of colors and contrast, and we would look for that. And also I remember when we were talking about the house, we said okay, let's forget about the classic light of a house and let's just make it pink or make it green, make it really, really strong. Also with what we said of the Instagram look, we don't care if it's fake, but as long as it's beautiful or it catches your eye. And also with all the cameras and YouTube and the cameras with invaders, or the moment that there's people in the news and all that, let's just also mix all these kinds of images, because that's also a lot of internet that you get images from all kinds of sources. And we said okay, the movie is gonna really bring up if we are able to bring a lot of sources and different images and create a mix that at the end feels together, but also represents this kind of multiple voices and all that.
Well, at the beginning, we always wanted to make a movie about virality, since probably 2014, and we thought during the last 4 years, we thought what is the best way to make this movie? If we have to make a found footage movie, if we want to make a more a classic movie, but with components of cell phones. And during the process, we started shooting things. At the beginning, we go to the garage with Àlex and we shot a little teaser of of a guy with a mask hitting another in a parking, and we edited, and we thought that probably this can work as a found footage movie, but also we needed to make to shot the movie in a very more classical way if we wanted to not only to make our movie appear to be more professional, having more budget, also because as a as a DP, me as a director, we think that making the movie like found footage, we will lose liberty and capacity of make some experimentation with making the movie. So It's very similar to Timothy in the way that the television has a very important component, and also in the way that the short film and the movie is shot, filmed is very similar. I mean, like we try to make shots and little camera movements, and we try that every shot has like kind of good aesthetics and good light, and we from the beginning we wanted to make like a very aesthetic movie, and was the idea like the short film.
How did I prepare? I watched a lot of movies like American Psycho, The Joker of Heath Ledger. I watched videos on YouTube, for example, and I let him, in a way, direct me.
What a strange thing. The director directing.
Exactly. I dyed my hair in orange and my eyebrows, and in a way, once I had that on me, the character came up, and he gave me a lot of space and a lot of freedom, and just to create the character, and I just did what was in the script, and I let him direct me. That's it. And he was always pushing me, and you brought me a special thing, an evil thing.
Àlex was normally in all the papers all the roles that he played, he always plays like a character like it's like kind of normal. But we both know him from so many years, and it was obvious that Àlex has like a very powerful dark side, as a human being, and it's very
Hello, man.
a very fascinating dark side, and we thought that probably if he has the tools to express that in a movie, it could be awesome. So it's what we made in the movie. We let him be the crazy guy that he actually is.
Well,
only movies, movies, not in real life. Don't worry.
I'm used to make movies for teenagers, and they brought me like a character, a very special character, and it was like a pleasure doing that, because in a way I could show to the people that I can do other things. So it's good. Yeah. This is my first time dyeing my hair in orange. No, yeah. Normally I play normal characters.
For the guy, explain why the orange hair. It's for the guy in the cinema, right?
That guy.
James Holmes.
Exactly.
James Holmes was a person that when the Dark Knight Rises
got screened
in a
the
theater
USA.
in the United States. He appears in the cinema and starting shooting people. So we take the appearance of that character, and we take it as a visual reference of what we wanted to make with him in the movie.
He had his hair dyed in orange and all that kind of stuff.
That was the guy when the Batman movie came
Exactly. Yeah.
Thank you, James, for the reference. Thank you.
No, please.
Good luck in the jail. I hope you're passing a good time there.
That's twisted.
The Clockwork Orange, it's like violence by itself. It's like a person just enjoying violence in that moment, and it's something personal. It's like a fast satisfaction of his own behavior, his violence, the way he treats the other people. In that case, in our movie, of course, we take a reference of the Clockwork Orange, but because I really love that movie and we love that movie. The difference is like the pleasure of violence it gets when the others are watching it. It's like a kind of it's like an empathy of violence. So we work it that way. We really think that nothing that the bad character of the movie has a meaning if nobody's watching it. So then, after this, I can criticize the media, and I can criticize like how the media is showing violence every day, and are making people just not only paranoid, also like violent. and because it looks like nowadays, if there is not like violence in the life of the people, if you don't see violence in your smartphone or the TV, it's like people looks like they need his doses of violence. And we work it with these concepts, and we try to write the script about that.
I think one of the cool ideas is in Clockwork Orange, there's this concept of ultra-violence.
Yes.
That it's the violence that it has no meaning and no point, but the society has arrived at a point, it's so twisted that it just appears. But I think it's cool because in Fremont it's like, okay, now ultra-violence has a meaning that it's being viral. So that's the motive, and that's the reason of everything. It's just getting famous and going there, and I think it's a pretty cool.
Get likes, likes and likes and likes.
Like one of the things is like in social media there's a lot of violence that it's not physical. Even like someone showing you his lifestyle can be very violent because he's like advertising his life like in a rich way, like my life is fantastic, and this generates a frustration on you because you're not having that kind of lifestyle, and that's a certain kind of violence and certain kind of pressure that you're receiving like constantly every day. So yeah,
and I really believe that when you're watching things through your smartphone, it looks like you are not hurting anybody, but you now with your smartphone you can watch people dying, you can watch people fighting. And people can think that they don't have a relationship with that, but the fact that you're watching it, you are making that more things like this are going to happen. So it's like a direct implication. But when you watch a video with your smartphone, you feel safe. You feel that you have a distance from what is happening. Yeah. But the truth is that you are making that these more things happen like this. I really love Harlem Festival. I mean, they probably is the festival that they treated us in the best way. They invite us. We are not only have had a very incredible screening with a lot of people. They are also getting interviews. People asking us questions about our movie. This is always interesting. So I cannot be more happy right now.
And there's a really good mood in the festival. Like you just come out of the cinema and start talking with the fans or whoever has seen the movie in a really, really natural way, and everything. It's so wholesome and organic. We love it. Yeah.
And the city is amazing.
Yeah.
It's very clean. I'm very obsessed about that, and the people are very friendly and open. So it's so cool to be here. We want to come back.
Yeah. We were gonna make another movie just to come here again. We're gonna sacrifice ourselves 2 more years to come here.
We made a short film now, all together, and we will try to move it. Is that correct?
Yeah, we want to make another movie, but between a movie and a movie, we also like to make another projects like making a short film, because we love to shoot fiction, and we hope that with that short film and in the next year we're gonna have like a script for a second long feature, and we hope that this is gonna happen. We are in the writing process, but we have some ideas, and we have to choose the right one. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.